So obesity says move the boss to the first one, and then she'll grip the second one. So coordinate. Oh, there is a feast down. Please eat the feast. Baby, do you have a cauldron to put down as well? Hooray. Um, I'm going to try and dance the dog in and out so we can get a little bit of cleave going on it. Healers, be prepared to just keep a close eye on me so that I am topped off when the Rip Soul goes out, because the higher my health pool is, the better. I don't have the same kind of immunities that Wanderer did. And then in the third phase, I don't think there's really a difference other than the fact that everything just hits harder. So again, be prepared to use any kind of personals and immunities, especially if you get targeted by Sinseeker. And then that last 10% is going to be a little bit harder. Hero during the second phase still, please, Meech. There is a cauldron down. Please take a flask, drink it, and take another.
I still had like 20 minutes left on the flask from yesterday. I love being an alchemist sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then mostly we're just attacking the boss and cleaving onto the dog if it's nearby, right?
Correct. Like, if you have dots that you can put on the dog, please do. But your top... Oh yeah, can we get lock cookies, please? But you should be focusing the boss.
We're focusing the boss on the second bear dog.
All of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, during the second dog, you focus the boss, because you don't want to accidentally cleave the ads that the dog spawns.
Let's get our first heroic huntsman kill.
I like the sound of that.
And obesity, I'm always ready to make PETA angry. PETA is a terrible organization.
They really are.
Yeah, they are. Really.
And the worst is how many poor innocent animals they have actually harmed themselves.
Oh, yeah.
Like, so hypocritical. Anyways, Sly says she's ready, so here we go. No, it was Data.
Yeah.
It was druids for the...
That was actually a fun group.
Oh, and Sivisha, for this phase and the third phase, we're just going to want to try and keep them stacked as close as possible.
Copy.
Circle at... Well, that works too.
Who is CCing?
I am triangle and
Big ol' bear
BR
needs to be
is
healed.
everyone.
Shades are up.
Who's the second one?
You might want to go ahead and get
BRR.
the boss moved to green triangle.
Mage and Druid have it covered. Yep.
Thank you.
Rip Soul, be prepared.
All right. Triangle at 10.
Get the triangle. Move to the triangle.
We need to pull the other one.
Oh no. So while you're on the mob, if you see that, go ahead and die, Safisha. While you're on the mob, if you see that it's getting high on, if you see that it's getting close to being, completing its cast, go ahead and use whatever CC you have. The only CC that we don't want to use on it while we're killing it is sheep. But any kind of stun or paralyze. Thank you, Raynar. That would be bad. But any kind of stun, paralysis works, demon trap works, hunter trap works.
Sleep.
So in that instance, we're moving the boss to the triangle one, and then we're gonna grip in the moon, right?
So what'll happen when we do the phase change? Go ahead and move the boss to triangle when the phase change happens, and then I'll try and have the ads spawn closer to the center of the room. Okay, yes. So, well, there's not going to be a triangle ad at the beginning of the phase change, Obesity. Stop confusing me. Okay. So when the first dog dies, move to where the triangle marker is. And then when Fern calls for it, you move to whatever ad is closer to you. And then after that ad dies, say it, call for it, and Obesity will grip the second ad to you. And then once both ads are dead, just move back to triangle.
So are we so we're gonna kill each ad one at a time.
Yes.
Okay. Somehow
way-
the second one got broke. That was our downfall
and
that
that's
time.
fine. If the second one gets broken, we can just spam CCs on it.
Okay.
But just when Fern calls for it, move to whatever ad is closer to you. That doesn't happen until it hits 100% energy. Okay, anyways. Please eat the feast. It is by the cauldron again. Yes, Zoidberg. Okay, everyone's ready? And don't forget, you want to try and spread out as much as you can so that as few people are hit by spread shot as possible. Snuggle that, please. Snuggle, thank you. Bear needs to be healed. Big ghostly bear. Shades are up.
Shades are up.
Oh no. Ghost bear needs to be
All right,
killed,
move to
healed.
triangle. Move to triangle add. And kill the other one. All right, we got new ads
Ghost bear
coming.
needs to be. All right. Big heals on the ghost bear.
All right, kill triangle. Kill moon.
All right. Get your poo to the wall, please. Oh shit.
There was a deathly roar that got off.
Don't take that, Fern.
Oh,
Sorry.
too late.
Shit. Please, if you have a battle res, do not use it unless I specifically call for it, please. Like, if we need a battle res, I can do it myself.
That was a good pull, though.
Yeah, that was a
up
really
until
good
that
pull.
transition.
Yeah.
We got this. It's no problem. We got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot
Super
better on
clean.
those shades.
Super clean.
Yeah, no. We probably should have. I should have called that I was moving before I started moving.
We got this.
If you ever need to take me or need me to take a little more brunt of the damage, let me know. I've got an abundance of cooldowns that I haven't been needing, so.
Use stuns to interrupt the dogs when we're killing them. There's nothing else to use stuns on anyway, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been saving my Sunder and my Capacitor Totem.
We just gotta make sure we don't all use our stuns at the same time.
Yeah. I'm usually alternating between a damage spell and a hibernate when we're killing the shades, so.
Yeah. So as soon as we transition to that final phase, like as soon as that second dog dies, everyone needs to stack in together so that we can drop a spirit link totem and stabilize the raid. Because the reason why we wiped was because a lot of people were low on life. I think Aurora may have gone out.
It did.
But
Yep.
a lot of people were low on life and I had to move the dog or I was going to die. So if we can use Spirit Link on that transition into the third dog, I think that would be good.
Yeah, we can save it.
We do not, and I'm actually not certain that we really had any major healing cooldowns go out before the third boss. Did we?
I used a healing tide at the, I think it was the end of the first boss because people were taking a lot of damage raid wide. But I still had, Spirit Link and then my Ascendance.
Yeah, I would.
I used a
recommend,
revival too.
I used Aura Mastery.
Yeah, I would recommend you guys taking turns using some kind of healing cooldown when my big ghostly bear pops up because he does pulsing raid damage.
Gotcha.
Oh, is that different?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a mini.
That was where I used
howl.
revival. Yeah.
Yeah. But the problem is that there's a lot more raid-wide damage on the third dog. So if you've got a smaller cooldown that you can use, it would be better to use that on the second dog if you can. But
Yeah, I'm saving my my celestial for the end because it's more throughput, but I can pop a revival earlier when needed.
yeah, but as soon as you see that second dog go down, everyone needs to try and meet up over a green triangle.
Yeah, I'll pop a healing tide at the end of Margor if we're looking a little low in places, just to stabilize us for the next round. And then it should be ready by the end again if needed.
Okay, everyone's ready.
Is that just a 2-minute?
It's a 3-minute, but
3.
I still have Spirit Link in case we need that for
Well,
when the third one starts.
I'd like for us to use Spirit Link on the transition.
Yeah, we can use it on the transition after into Hecutus.
Sin Seeker? Remember, if you're the one with Sin Seeker, you should not be moving. Let other people get away from the arrow. Heal the ghost bear, please. Shades are up. Heal the ghost bear, please.
Go to triangle. Kill Moon.
I am down if you want to get me up.
Heal the bear, please. Shades are going to be in the center of the room.
Kill Triangle.
All right,
Kill
stand in a
Moon.
little
Get your
circle.
poop out. I'm dead.
Roar went out. That was a roar.
Yeah, no, I died before the roar. Yeah, Sivisha, you need, well, once that first dog dies, like the one that you're stacking on, you should rejoin me, and then Obesity should be able to grip the other ad in.
Okay.
That was really bad ad placement on my part. I'm sorry.
That's no problem. I've got the mobility.
Do you think it's time to save that lust for third phase? Because I think we're managing second phase pretty well.
No, I don't.
Okay.
We could save lust till the dog's at like 50%.
When we go to kill the dogs,
Yeah, because
first
we keep
triangle?
dying
Yeah.
by deathly roar.
Yeah, we could
that
maybe
way
save
it
lust till
carries
when
over.
the first ads are dying.
Okay.
Yeah, that might be better because we keep getting. I think the major problem is we keep getting stuck with shades during the transition to the third
Yeah.
phase.
I agree. Okay. You want it on triangle or moon? Triangle, we're pilling through.
Well, I think that it should be whenever whenever you move to the first ad that needs to be killed.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, when I call for the first triangle to be killed, that's when we do it then. Yeah.
Gotcha.
And also don't call for triangle specifically, just call for an ad, because
Okay.
I think that Moon is actually closer to him, and it makes more sense for him to go to whatever's closer rather than.
That's fair.
Yeah. Baby, I just realized we match.
I said this yesterday.
Maybe I should bring my paladin in and we can all match.
No.
You don't want to lose my DPS, huh?
We have to have a
Can-
resident boom chicken.
Can we get int and shout, please?
What was that, Pen?
We have to have a resident boom chicken.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
I love how Boom Chicken continues to be the top DPS in Mythic.
Ceviche, are you ready? Because I know that you said that you needed a second,
Yep,
but
no,
then.
I'm good.
Okay, cool. Snuggle razor, snuggle razor.
Ooh, perfect kill.
Heal the bear. Shades are up.
One's popped. Well, they're popping, guys.
Oh, this is gonna be a big bear.
Guys, we need.
Sorry.
All right, go to whichever ad you want.
I need some focused heals. All right, bear's out. Needs to be healed.
All right, shades are popping.
Shades are in the back.
Do we want to be on top of each other?
Yeah, I'm doing this just for a minute.
Should we take out the shades before we kill the boss?
Yeah. All right, go to moon.
Yeah,
Stop its
if
roar.
you can get the shades, please do, but the bear needs to be healed.
All right, kill truck.
Did you just taunt him across the room?
No.
Can you move the boss to me?
Sharing circle.
Get your poo to the wall, please. Okay, I'm about to move again. Okay. I'm moving.
Nice job, guys.
Okay. Now, everyone, let's move him towards the center of the room. If you have
Don't
Sin
move
Seeker,
him.
don't move.
I
And
was in
then
poo,
the
I had to
goal
move.
is for everyone to just make a nice, happy circle around the boss.
Nice.
Hooray!
Good
Oh,
job,
hell
everyone.
yes.
Moving that hero made a big difference.
That's 11.
Perfectly out of mana.
That's a good pull. We getting a
Mhm.
picture?
Oh, yeah, we need a picture. We need a picture.
Face the exit, everyone. When I start flapping is when you should be ready for the picture. All right.
Hooray, we did it. I'm so proud of everybody.
On to the next one.
Hell yeah.
We get any loot? Oh, I guess we did.
I didn't even get anima for this guy.
Yeah, I got gold. That was it.
I think you only get anima for one.
Yeah, one
One version of the raid.
one version of it. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay, because I was like, I got anima.
Why are you so large, Cam?
That's what she said.
I'm not sure how I feel about other people asking my husband that. Could you at least wait till I'm gone?
I missed
kind
it.
of a
What was the
pressing
question?
issue.
It was very noticeable in this tiny hallway.
It's part of the bro code. If you see it, you gotta ask.
Apparently, there used to be an issue with, you know how you get a prideful in the other side right before you go into the area for the mana storm, and that's where you have to like run through that stupid tunnel. Oh shit! I'm in the wrong legendary.
Don't.
Sure, yes, about the prideful question mark.
So, anyways, the problem with it is that you would go if you were large like a Tauren, and when you get the prideful buff, you get even bigger. You couldn't fit into the sewer pipe.
I never noticed that.
Well, they apparently fixed it, but it took them a couple weeks. Oh shit! Oh shit! I'm out of my files! I'm out of my files!
Have we got logs running, Pen, or you just?
I do have them running. It's just the live log thing is not working at the moment.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
Can we take just a second for mana regen?
Who uses mana?
How about we pull and let Fern give you an innervate?
I guess that works. I mean,
Okay.
well, I'm like at 55, so I'll be fine for the pull, but...
Yeah. No, of course we'll wait before the boss, but...
I was
Okay.
drinking as well.
Can we get a hero and everyone group up? Don't forget, we need to be in the little circles of friendliness.
The circles of friendship.
Snuggle hard, okay? Why is this evading?
Someone standing on something?
I like it when Pen snuggles me.
Yes.
He does give the good snuggle. Okay, everyone tag the boss and get out.
Oscar, use your trinket.
I should have. That'd be fun.
Better be the first thing I see on this pull.
It was the first thing I did on the last poll.
I wasn't watching you, but now I am.
The new technique is shoot fire, charge in. I like how I can't target your
So
bow person.
before we start, I forgot.
Oh, really?
Nice!
Nice.
Would any leather wearers like a 213 belt crit over verse?
Mm.
Savisha, you're not putting your hand in the...
Let somebody else have it. It's fine.
Okay, well, Gratz Raynar, open trade with Fern.
Congrats, Raynar.
Speaking of that, I can let you have it if you want.
No. The stats aren't that great for me. I'm just going for it because it's an item level increase.
Okay. Yeah, it is the BIS stats for
Yeah, that's why I
Mr.
passed.
Weaver.
It's good
Ooh, I
for
would
you,
have won
for
it.
Monk.
The fuck?
Yep, crit verse is the BIS stats.
Nice.
He's just trying to like absorb the anima from the environment. He's just like breathing it in.
He's like one of those people who like loves the energy from stones, and he's just feeling the chakras flowing.
Okay, so the big
Raven.
difference on this boss is that when he does his expunge, every single person is going to leave a ball where they are that hits for damage. Um, so
Are they blue?
they are blue.
So avoid blue balls.
Yeah, well, mostly avoid blue balls. If after the expunge you have more than say 80% life, go ahead and hit your ball because we're going to want to clear them out so that when we do consume, we're able to get from one side of the room to the other.
Is there a way that we can just place them that doesn't cause us to actually set them off?
Do they pop at the start of expunge or the end?
Once the damage for expunge goes out, you will leave a little blue ball. It's like you just shat a little blue ball in fear. I mean, theoretically,
just write
yes, but the
themselves.
problem with it is that expunge, we all have to be spread out. So, I mean, if you can spread out to the sides rather than the center of the room, please do, but that's sketchy at best.
Yeah, but can we try and drop it like poo, just like around the wall? Because like if we're gonna be tanking him right kind of at purple, we should just be able to run to the wall and spread out along there.
Theoretically, but the counter, the timer for expunge is so short. It's just, it's not likely, and even so, they never despawn. So the idea is, at some point, Camlin may need to bubble and run through a few, or Sly may need to use Turtle and run through a few.
Do they do raid wise, or are they like local? Because could you hit them with a range attack from a distance and not take any damage?
They're
You have to
not
walk through them.
attackable.
You
They're
have
just
to walk through them. Okay.
right. But I don't think it's raid wide damage. I think it's individual to you, which is why I said Camlin, Sly, and Zoid could use their damage reductions to
Copy.
yeah. But also, Savisha, when you're not actively tanking the boss, you can also go and maybe eat a couple orbs to help clear out melee area. And I'll do the same when I'm not tanking. But we don't want him to get more than like 4 or 5 stacks at most. Like usually I try and taunt on 2. Because he does self-healing every time he hits us, and he attacks faster the more stacks he has.
I'm zippy. I can clear a lot out.
I'll try to, Sly. Or actually, baby, could you call for someone to use an immunity and eat balls for me? You, Sly, and Zoid are the only ones.
Yeah, I could try.
Yeah. I don't know. You know how I am on this boss.
Don't worry, Ram. It's not the first time someone said that in my life.
Okay, so anyways, we're still gonna do the stack method, but with a slight twist. If you're the person with the circle, you're not going to stand directly on the stack point. You want to stand so that your circle is hitting the stack point, but try to not be in anybody else's circle. So in a perfect world, we'll have a nice, neat little Venn diagram, and everybody is going to be in the center of the Venn diagram. And then healers, you're probably going... I don't know if Desolate is where you need to use your cooldowns or if Expunge is. I think Desolate is. Because it just does a straight up 11,000 damage to everybody.
We'll figure it out.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. Anyways, let's see what this fight looks like.
We got this.
Oh, and Unable, I don't know that you've done this with us before. When we do the consume, we're just going to switch sides. So we'll come to blue square after the first one, and then we're just going to let him come to us. And Savisha, whoever's actively taking, needs to go all the way to the wall so that he'll be between the stack point and the wall.
Oh yeah, fat loot's in the vault. Lust when?
Oh, now it's good. And don't hit people with your beams, please. Thank you.
Oh wow, it goes fast.
Yeah, it does. Slate's not bad. Spread, spread, spread. Spread.
Ron needs some sort of healing cooldown.
Consume, run to the other side. And our new snuggle point is blue square. Savisha, all the way to the wall, please.
Working on it.
It's okay, I just taunted, so.
Sharing circle.
Spread.
Good lord, why were some of the circles so big?
The circles are based on how much life you have. So if you have people who are low on life when expunge goes out, then
Let's clear some of these balls if we can.
Sly, can you turtle and clear some balls, please?
I can't do anything. I'm a big fucking blue flower seed.
Zoidberg is dead. I can't do it either.
Sorry, I don't even know what that
Spread.
was.
I'll get a couple. Oh, jeez.
You want me to pop?
Yeah, go ahead. Taunt.
I bark skin to get a couple of the orbs, and then I got hit with the beam.
Yeah, you spread. Can you taunt?
I'm actually really good to get rid of the orbs because I can just heal myself.
Is that damage physical or magical?
Let me check. Is it an obliterating rift? Is that what they are?
Probably.
Because then they are shadow damage.
I'm dead.
Not a bad
There's
first
a lot of
attempt.
damage that goes out.
Yeah, so I think that we need to be using cooldowns when the expunge circles go out. Because those circles were really, really big, and that's very problematic. And actually, I'm up again, so let's see how this goes.
So I think we should maybe have an order. Having maybe tied
Can
on
you
the
talk,
first
please?
expunge.
How many are there? Like, is it even possible to cool down every single one?
Try every other.
I'm pretty sure that he only does one per side at this point.
Spread.
Like, that's the first one on that side now.
Yeah, there's too few people. I kept getting the miasma, and that's what killed me.
Yeah, I think it's one per side is what we're looking at, so we should have enough to cover that.
I'm not sure if it's 1 or 2 per side.
I know he's done 2 on this side already because I died on the first one.
Yeah, I think it might be 2 per side.
Yeah, then
That sounds about
we
right.
don't have enough CDs to cover that.
Yeah, and I mean, the thing is that it doesn't need to be every single expunge covered. I think it's if an expunge goes out and the circles are huge. Like, healers need to have a timer set so that you guys can see when the expunge is gonna come, and if you know the expunge is coming in like the next 5 to 10 seconds and people are low, you can go ahead and top them off. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I know sometimes we just get screwed, like what happened to me and the person with the miasma who can't be healed is also low. So their circle is going to be big no matter what.
Yeah, yes, of course. Also, a reminder, ranged, you need to be in melee. You should not be at ranged, even if you have especially if you have the beam. Because I think there was one range at range and another range that was in melee, and the person that was in melee didn't know that there was someone behind them. And so you both got hit by 2 beams and died.
Yeah, I just didn't see him. It was my bad. I stopped and I thought I was cool.
Yeah, but I mean, you were in melee. Whoever was at range was the one at fault because they shouldn't be at range. They need to be in melee so that it's easier for everybody to see and make sure that they're not in a line with somebody else.
I think it actually happened. It was funny because it actually happened right after the spread. So he's probably coming back. I'm not sure, but yeah, I know. I totally understand. I would just say if we could keep those balls, you can put your drop point, just get it out of mid. There's less soaking we're going to have to do to save healing.
Yeah, because the tanks can theoretically soak most of the ones that are going to be in melee.
So every so often, I'm getting this thing cast on me called Pod Tender, and I don't know where it's coming from.
That's your
And
night fay thing, I think.
It's your soul
It
bind.
means you died.
so
You have Dreamweaver. Is that a recent change that you switched to them?
no, because Dreamweaver's not my doobie thing. Naya is.
Okay, well,
You can
apparently
have,
you've got Dreamweaver, so you might need to go and switch.
Yeah.
All right.
You can switch
Can
it
I
now.
go do that because it's kind
Yes.
of not cool.
You don't have to go out. You can just click on it right from here and do it.
Really?
Oh, can I?
Yeah.
Did they change that?
Nope, it's saying
No,
you must be in a rested area to change your soul bind. So I
Oh,
have
I
to
swear I was out in the world once and I did it. Maybe it was a bug that time.
maybe. Anyway, I'm gonna go change because that's when you asked me to do that turtle, I couldn't do crap.
Well,
May have
without
saved
Pod
the
Tender, you
fight,
would
but
have been dead anyway.
Yeah.
So.
yeah, true.
Can we get a lock closet, please, Raven? Thank you.
Just switching it.
Tomes don't let us change our soul binds, do they, though?
No.
It's only talents.
I'm gonna go adjust one of mine real quick too, since we're doing it anyway.
So hold darkness for when Spirit Link Totem goes out, Zoidberg.
Oh yeah, we had that thing at 12%. This dude's dead. Yeah, and whoever's helping soak, try not to obviously overlap yourself into the two rings if they are overlapping, because
Yeah.
you'll get jacked.
No, we can. If everybody is in multiple rings, then it's okay. We want everyone to be in all the rings, basically.
Oh, I thought they were taking extra damage when that happens.
Wait, are you talking about expunge or are you talking about the gluttonous miasma?
Expunge.
Oh yeah, no. Expunge, you want to be the only one in your ring.
Right.
Yeah, sorry. I thought you were talking about the miasma.
That's what Raven was talking about, right? Or no, Raven wasn't talking about the other one. Okay.
So let's do this on the miasma for the healers. I'm gonna take every other one. I can cover every other one of the miasmas. So if you guys feel that the second one is getting hairy, let's get a revival on the second one. Actually, what's the cooldown of revival? 3 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, almost all healer CDs are 3.
Yeah, mine are 2, so I can actually spread the gap a little better. So let's do a tide on second one if it's hairy. If it's not hairy, hold on to it. In the fourth one, let's do revival. I'll take first and third. I should have mine up by then.
Cool.
It's been a while since I used this particular one, but we'll see what its HPS is like.
You've got this, baby. I have faith in you.
I have faith in you too, which means a lot more.
What the hell?
Not on my
Wild
druid.
husband.
Rusty paladin healer.
Man, Jiggles is the best.
We waiting on something?
No, I think
I'll play with it later.
yeah, we'll figure it out later. We're good. And if everyone stands on the bouncing cow, I'll give us the stampeding roar to get in. Beams, get out. My boss.
Make sure you're standing in between the circles for them.
Might need to move forward then.
Your boss, if you can tank. Spread. Taunt. Beams. My boss.
Ooh, what killed us?
Splash
Decimate.
damage on the decimate.
This would have been tied, right?
Okay, let's go ahead
Should be
and just
tied now.
wipe.
Just wanted to make sure I remembered the right one for me.
Stack the beams. Die fast.
Yeah, this next one would be tied, and then mine would be back up by the time we'd have the third. So I've got 58 seconds on my cooldown.
Okay.
Oh, I have a soulstone.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just released. I'm bad.
I didn't even realize I had it.
Hey, Rez.
If you have not released, don't release. If you are below 50% life, don't go into the snuggle circles until you're above 50% again.
What if I like pain? Can I do it at 40?
No.
I mean, if you've got self-healing and you're really, really, really confident that you've got this, then sure. I'd like to do one last pull before break Sly. Yeah, we'll just pull dry. That's fine.
I still got
Giggity?
my flask for 15 minutes.
I got 60.
You just
Show off.
Is that an alchemist thing to say?
Yep.
All right, so can you repeat the order of our cooldowns for miasma again?
Sure. First miasma is me.
Wait,
Second,
wait. No, wait. Miasma is not what you're using it on.
We're not using it during miasma
no,
to keep everyone alive?
Okay, miasma is the name of the snuggle circles.
yeah, that's not what I'm talking about.
Yes, that's why I said that's not the name.
Oh, so you mean desolate?
Expunge?
Expunge is the circles that y'all have to spread out for.
Yeah, it's
Desolate
expunge.
is the flat raid damage.
Yeah,
So
we're
it's
talking about expunge.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that y'all were using them at the right time, because if you used them on miasma.
No.
Yeah.
Expunge is the first one. I would take the first on expunge. Tide is the second expunge. Third expunge is mine again. Fourth expunge is revival. Hopefully he will be dead by the time the fifth comes up, but if so, I've got the fifth.
Okay.
Yeah, I figure we can just continue the pattern after from there. If we...
Yeah, I think there should be enough time for that. And if things get really hairy, Spirit Link. If things get really hairy, at your discretion, because that's only when we're stacked up, though, not during Desolate or anything like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and save that once we switch to this side of the room.
Yeah, that's probably good. Yeah.
And I'll call it out before I do it, so Zoid can put down his darkness.
Same thing for Crane. If you want to hold on to that till you feel like it's hairy, if you don't see Spirit Link out, go ahead and pop it.
I will say that I think that Spirit Link would be better used on a Desolate. If you see that
We
people
can't
are
use
low.
it on Desolate. Everybody spreads out.
No, Expunge is when people spread out.
I'm sorry.
Desolate is when people are stacked.
So he does this big slam.
Yeah, that might be better.
Okay, but I went ahead and I listed the expunge order in note, if you need a reminder. But yeah, if you're ready, come stand on the bouncing cow.
I'm going to flap on the bouncing cow.
Okay, I think that that's about enough, so. I'm sorry I hit my buttons out of order. Beams? Remember, we want these circles to overlap so that we can actually be in both circles.
But don't be in each other's circles.
Spread?
Pretty sure it doesn't matter.
It does, because it will take health from them.
Yeah, it does matter.
Okay, I thought we were stacking them.
They need to overlap, but not on the circle bearers.
Used a revival right there, because, wow.
Spread? This is perfect. One person to the left of purple, one person to the right of purple. Run away?
That was 3 people.
Well, I only saw 2 snuggle circles, so.
I thought you meant ejection, sorry.
Nope.
Sharing
Beams.
circle.
Darkness, please.
People with circles, you need to spread out.
Not that much. Now spread.
I don't have one. I'm Tide?
Beautiful. Taunt?
I'm taking this next one.
I'm sorry.
Run away?
My bad.
You'll have to keep him for a bit because I've got my asthma.
Let's crane, please.
My cooldowns are already used.
Oh, shit.
We have revival at all?
In 5 seconds. Might as well use it. Done.
Got tied?
Spread. I'm dead.
I taunted. It was on cooldown, so.
So it looks like I'm going to change that order in the note. It looks like he's doing it fast enough that by the time the third came up, my cooldown was 30 seconds out.
Okay.
Ah, gotcha.
So we'll probably change it to me first, tied second, revival third, and then me fourth.
Cool.
Okay. Well, let's take a short break.
If any tank wants to be intervened by me, just let me know.
You want that pain?
If you want me to die to save you.
Let's say you might have died. I had 14 stacks of that growing hunger at one point.
Cam, you died early, right?
Yeah, I died from lines from someone.
It was me.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I moved out, but apparently not far enough.
I actually died from lines from 2 different people.
Honestly, like whenever you got lines, it's easiest just to run right through to the other side of the boss.
Yeah, somebody's line went straight through the group and killed me.
Yeah, I had actually, at one point, I had popped Barkskin and went to clear a few orbs that were in the middle of the room, and I got lined, so I wasn't able to move fast enough to get it away from people.
Yeah, Fern, you don't need to worry about clearing them since we do have 3 people who are supposed to be assigned to it. Like, if you pop Barkskin before Expunge goes out and you're left with 80% or more life, after it hits, then you can go ahead and you can maybe hit yours on your way back in. But otherwise, it's not really a priority for you.
It seems like so many people died from lines that kind of were deep into the room. Should we try just to go behind the boss to drop our lines? Because no one should be back there.
Sometimes the tanks are there when we're repositioning the boss, and also when we're trying to pop orbs. But yes, that's always been an option for you to just run straight through the boss. The only danger is if everybody that has a line does that, then it's hard to see each other.
You don't got enough little lucky charms to put down little line spots for people, do you? So we know where the lines are always going to be.
No, and also the problem with doing that, because we used to try doing that, is that sometimes people would go to the same lucky charm and then they'd be like, well, I went where I was supposed to go.
Oh, I gotcha.
But let's not worry about it right now. I've got some notes. We'll go over them when we get back from break. Just checking to see who's here. Okay, still missing 2 people. That's fine.
I'm back.
I have put new markers down. So the raid should all be stacking on the center marker. If you have the gluttonous miasma, then you need to either be on the left or the right marker. That way we can have a nice overlap, because there were several times where there was no overlap at all. There were several times where the overlap was so small, I'm not sure that it was possible for people to get in it. So just make sure that you are actually overlapping your circles so that we are able to get in them. There is a feast down, please eat. I'm also going to put Lucky Charms on our healers. If you and a healer both get the beam and you happen to go in the same direction as a healer, the healer will stop. You need to keep going. Your job is to not murder your healer.
At some point, we do get 3 miasmas, so just make sure.
Yes, if there's a third one, then just be in front or behind. But either way, we just need to make sure that y'all aren't standing in each other's circles, because it means that you're going to be leeching health from each other, and you should not be. We don't want you to be losing life, since you can't be healed directly. If you have any kind of personals, please use them aggressively. I'd say use your personals on Desolate if you can. It deals more damage than the Expunge does, and that means that hopefully when Expunge comes out, your life will be higher. And then again, if you have, if you're low on life, if you're less than 50% life, then don't be in the circles at all. Just step forward, step to the left, step to the right, step back. Do something so that you're not in the circles until you can get a little more life. And then when you get a little more life and things are looking good, rejoin us in the circle. Can we get int and shout, please? If you haven't already, please take your second flask. And this is checking for pull.
Razor has to leave at 9. Just remember.
Well, then I guess we need to kill him now.
Think about that when
Yeah.
you're overlapping your miasma circles.
Do what now?
I said, think about the fact that Razor has to leave at 9 when you overlap those circles. It'll be like a memory trick.
All right. Beams, get them out, please. Spread. Sly. Oh, never mind.
I used revival there.
Spread.
We need Tide then.
Run away. Go ahead and hop up, Meech. If you are low on life, do not be in the circle.
Yeah, Crane.
I do.
Oh, I'm down.
Oh man, I was just gonna ask for innervate.
That was just crappy timing.
My one use darkness.
Oh, I need someone sitting in mine.
Run away.
Get those circles.
So sorry.
Yeah, we got no cooldown for that.
Yeah. I think we both had the miasma there.
Yeah, we did. However, on a better note, I got my weak aura working, so that's fun.
Hooray.
So to clarify the healing cooldowns, if you use one of your cooldowns early, you need to use your second healing cooldown in the place that you were supposed to use the other one. Because we can't go without a healing cooldown, and it needs to be happening as quickly as possible.
I did use Crane when you asked about it. Was that the right spot?
It was late.
So should we try and use our cooldown right before we get to expunge or during expunge? Because
If you have an ability that has the ability to be proactive, yes. So like with Spirit Link, that's a proactive ability. You could line that up and put it out before something happens. But like with Tide, you could go ahead and have Tide ticking a little bit, so that when they get popped, they immediately get healed in case somebody is in the danger zone.
Gotcha.
Revival's not one of those things you can do that with.
Because like with Healing Tide, I've been trying to use it a little bit before to top people up. Because once we all spread out, there's that chance you get out of that 40-yard range.
Yeah, Crane is definitely one of those ones you can do that with, and my cooldown is that way. But Revival's kind of the outlier. It's really super reactive.
Yeah, the only problem with Crane is I kind of need to plant and just cast over and over in order for it to be effective at all.
Mm-hmm.
It really does nothing unless I'm casting enveloping mists on people.
Honestly, and I think maybe Ariana might agree with me. Correct me, baby, if I'm wrong. But plant. Go ahead and do it. Other people need to get away from you.
Yep.
It's more important for you getting that done than you moving.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah, yeah. So if people blow up on you, that's their fault because you're trying to
Also-
save their butt.
Y'all, there needs to be a little more personal responsibility though. You guys can't just rely on your healers to keep you alive. You need to look at your health bars. If you are below 50%, you need to get out of the snuggle circles. Because there were several people, like at least 5 people, killed themselves by just standing in the circle until all of their life was leached away. If gluttonous miasma is the killing blow on you, then you literally killed yourself. So just keep in mind that you need to be paying attention to your health, because if you're in the snuggle circle, you are literally taking damage every second that you're in there. And it's good for you to do that because it means that you're keeping your teammates healed. But if it comes at the cost of your life, then it's pointless.
Oh, sorry. I was going to ask too. So we like I used revival early on a desolate, I think, because there were a lot of low people. Like, are we really trying to like not worry about CDs for desolate and consume when we're running away? Like, we only want it for the expunges.
The problem with the expunges is that so many people are low on life that the circles are enormous and it's impossible to get out of all the circles. So that's why we've been using the cooldowns there. In a perfect world, the triage would be on fleek and everyone would be high and the circles would be tiny. But since they're not, that's why we're using the cooldowns there to try and get people topped up so that we don't have enormous circles bombing the raid.
Well, and the flip of that is that the circles will shrink based on the amount of healing that we do during that phase, so that we can lower the chance somebody's going to get insta-gibbed by the pop on it. And it's the only mechanic that we really have that kind of control as far as the burst damage is concerned.
With consume,
Yeah.
once you get out of the AoE, you can stand and heal, and like Fern and I and probably Meech can also throw out a couple of small heals, since we're not really focusing on damaging the boss at that point.
Yeah.
Hey guys, this might not be too big, but I do have rallying cry if you want to command me to use that at a time of your choice.
Yeah, no, cry's nice to have.
I usually use it when I'm dying, but if I'm not watching the tanks, or the healers, so like
It's most of the DPs.
yeah, so plus 25% health for 13 seconds, so that could be useful.
So how about this? Actually,
That's Cry's party wide, isn't it? It's not raid.
No, Cry's raid wide.
No, it's raid wide.
Oh, that's fun.
I think probably the best cooldown to use that on would be Raynar's on 3, because since this is an instant pop. So when you see the third circle show up on you that it expands for the the expunge portion, go ahead and rally and cry when you see it. But the third one.
The third one? All right, 1, 2, 3. All right.
I'll try to call it out as well, just to remind you.
Yeah, I like it.
And if expunge is going out and you see that your circle is really big, please use a health stone, use a personal healing cooldown. If you're Kyrian, use your file. Anything you can do to get your health up, because the more health you have, the smaller your circle is. Do not nuke the team.
Oh, the circle decreases in size based on your health.
Mhm.
Yes.
You already have it. I thought it was. I thought it was cast different. Never mind.
No. The circle varies depending on how much health you have. So if your circle is huge, you can use some kind of heal and get it to be smaller. If you're under 50%, get out of the snuggles.
Tide.
Spread.
Did it?
Yep, had miasma on me and was low, so that happened.
Any chance we can get him up?
Yeah, after this.
We got 3 miasmas. Make sure we're in a triangle.
All right, this should be a cry.
Taunt.
And revival. If it hasn't been used already.
It was used, yep.
Yeah. Spirit Link? Or not?
It's already been used.
Okay. You got Tide by chance?
Already used as well.
Damn it. Yeah, I'm down, so. Lock cookies. Will Tide come up for the next one?
I got 1 minute.
Okay, it should probably be up for the next one.
I can do a crane on the next one.
Avoid the balls.
How long till next B-Res?
2 minutes.
Okay. Let's go ahead and use Crane on the next
Naz,
one.
get over here.
Nah, I died already.
Sorry, that was Beam. That was mine. Sorry.
Crane?
Innervate, please.
Yep.
So wait.
I got Healing Tide for the next one.
Okay. How long on or Naz is dead? Never mind. Tide.
It's out.
Do not get back in the snuggles until you're above 50%.
How long till Spirit Link?
24.
Run away. I don't know where Raynar is. Shit.
I was in my pod.
I've got the, yeah.
We've got 10 seconds. Actually, no. There's too many people dead. Just die fast. Run into balls.
That's my fault.
We have 1 pull left before Razor has to go. No talking, just res and eat and pull.
So I have this like $200 bottle of tequila sitting in my cabinet. I'm thinking about cracking it open this weekend.
Jesus.
That's a lot.
Sounds like a headache.
All alcohol makes me sick, but tequila especially.
Tequila is my lifeblood.
We drink
Did
Cornitos,
someone res me?
$7.50 usually.
Okay. Ooh, I'm eating tacos right now. Carnita sounds good though.
Yeah, we can.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm eating
I
chicken
got 'em.
tacos. I can't make carnitas by myself.
Yeah, I think if we can keep Cam alive, I think we'll be pretty good because he just keeps getting lined early.
That line was totally my fault. I was trying to get out of the 3 circles, and there just wasn't enough room, and the line was just too close to the circles, and I just walked right into it.
Ball positioning is much better.
But yeah, if we can keep Cam alive, then I think we'll just have the heals to get through it because we were at 2 healers. We were really pushing it.
We got this.
Taunt. Spread.
Please stand in our circles if you have enough health.
Spread.
This should be tied.
All right, just tied it.
Got a healer.
Beams, get them out.
I'm going to Spirit Link.
Spread.
Crane this.
Everybody?
Beams, get out. Oh, I'm stupid.
No.
That's a wipe, I'm sorry.
Well, how long do we have for the next B round?
2.5 minutes. It's a wipe.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
All right, guys. Good luck. If you
Thanks,
beat
Raven.
it, I'll catch you next week, and we'll beat them again.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you'll get the picture.
Okay. Don't hit other people with your beams. Don't get hit by other people's beams.
Does gluttonous miasma on the healing meters, is that how much health you donated to other people?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Me and Razor donated over 300K just among the two of us somehow.
Yeah. I think on our first kill, we had a warrior that did that.
Oh yeah, Meech is up there too. Nice. Oh, and Fern. Fern wins.
Do I?
You donated 180K health.
What can I say? I'm a very
Please
giving
get
person.
your lock rocks. we're losing Raven as well, so. I know that it's tempting when you've got the beam to backpedal. Don't backpedal. That just makes it worse. Raynar and Camlin, I think that you guys need to be a little more discerning about your cooldowns since we've only got 2 of you. I'd say only use them on the expunges or whatever if you need them. If everyone's pretty high on life, then you can probably save it.
Okay. I will try to call for it. So we don't overlap. I would say, though, if you don't see wings, it's probably okay. That's my cooldown. Don't see a golden cow.
There is a feast up in the corner, by the way. If you haven't eaten, please do. Oh, and can we get a shout, please, Naz? Thank you. Those circles need to be touching. Spread. I'm sorry, Savisha. I mistaunted. That's my fault.
That's good.
If you are below 50% life, do not be in the snuggle pile.
Crane this or something.
All right, run. Beams, get out. Sly, please try and stay closer to the boss when you have the beam so it's easier for us to see. Spread. Spread.
Radar, if you got a cooldown, get roll.
Spread.
Oof.
I've got my asthma.
I've got the boss. All right, take him. Run. If you can ice block Blackhorn, that would be best.
I have my asthma again.
Me too. Everyone needs to stand on the bear because I can't be healed. Oh, and on the
Yeah,
shit.
we're done. Coming up.
10%. $5%.
Oh, I've got the beam. Just hold tight, guys.
130k. Stay tight. Any more B reses?
No. Oh, maybe?
Give me up.
80k.
Taunt him back.
50k.
I can't get you up. I don't know why. Oh, that's not good. Why?
Oh, 30k.
I ran out of cooldowns.
Yeah, I tried to res Cameron, but for some reason my battle res didn't go off.
Yeah, I got cooked by a line at the end.
Yeah, so looking at this, we did have several people die to the miasma still.
Yeah, we had a few people who got miasma that were already on low on life and died. Like Meech got it, and he was already low on life after.
Yes,
Yeah, that's
but
what happened to me too.
miasma doesn't deal damage to the people who have miasma unless they're standing in someone else's, which they shouldn't be doing.
Well, when you have miasma, your effective health does go down over time if you don't stand with someone.
Yeah, it was a spread. I got miasma, and I was too far away. I couldn't get back to the group in time to get alive.
Yeah, and I mean that's what happens sometimes. I'm saying that people who did not have miasma stood in somebody else's miasma until they died. If you were losing life to gluttonous miasma, that means that you were standing in someone else's miasma, which you should not have been doing. That's why we've got the Lucky Charms out. In normal, we can stand as one big circle. In heroic, we can't. That's why I've got the extras. So if you have the circle, you should not be on blue square. You should be on either moon or star. If there's already someone on moon and star that has their own circle, take a step back or take a step forward, but make sure that you're not in anybody else's circle.
There was overall a much better job on the beams that time, though.
Yeah. I mean, there were still, I think, 1 or 2 deaths to beam, but it wasn't as bad as it's been. Eat the feast. Let's go again. Yeah, if I had realized that I was the only one alive, I would have played that different.
In
28
hindsight, probably should have just
28,000.
kited when he was at like 5%.
Do what?
So in hindsight, probably should have just kited when he was at like 5%.
Well, like his overwhelm will still hit you at range.
Yeah, but won't get me hit by melee. So.
And I died right before I was going to use my cooldowns again.
I had 20 seconds on meta.
And I do just a question because I'm not tanking, but is there a way we could cut down on the boss movement?
Theoretically, yes, but the boss movement is happening because Expunge goes out and we're trying to get out of other people's circles.
Okay. I didn't know what was going on there.
Uh-huh.
And I think, didn't you get beam one time at one point?
I did, but I just didn't move, and I wasn't tanking the boss at that moment
I
either.
gotcha. I thought that's where the movement happened. I'm like, oh shit, that boss is gone.
No, that's not what I was talking about.
Yes, theoretically, that's the way it should happen. And I will put Lucky Charms down. During Expunge, get away from the Lucky Charms. If you have a beam and you see that a Lucky Charm is going in the same direction as you, you need to go further than the Lucky Charm. Beams, get out, please. Come back in. Beams. Spread. Beams. Run away. Beams. Sponge. Oh, I'm down. Get me up. Thank you. This is a good time for a healing cooldown. Spread.
I'm gonna go turtle and clear the shit in the middle of the room.
Run away. Spread. Spread. Run away. Hell yeah, guys.
There we go.
Nice.
That was actually very, very clean.
Way to go, Raynar. Good job, buddy. That was some shit. As Raven would say, that was like a 6 on the clinch scale. 6 or 7. And I get a 213 weapon from my trouble.
Nice.
Oh, and it's an actual weapon. It's not an
Yeah.
offhand. Very nice.
That's a
Congratulations.
33 eye level upgrade. What?
Okay,
And
so
we all get
Photo
vault-
time.
Vault
oh yeah,
shit.
photo time.
Oh yeah, vault for next week.
Do we want to have the where the boss starts be the camera? My goodness, baby.
No, we can see the boss from here.
No, we can't. This goddamn paladin.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that we'll face where the boss stands at the beginning. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
All right, when I start flapping, that's when you be ready. Alrighty.
Okay. Let's go upstairs and kill some trash. I don't think that we've really got enough time to do a whole lot. Thank you so much for coming, Enable. It was fun. But I figure if nothing else, we can maybe get a chance at some BOE.
Don't want to do Sun King?
I actually was thinking we'd go to Artificer next.
Is he easier?
I think most people think that he's easier than Huntsman.
Yeah, because screw Nura.
Yep.
Might be tough.
So the main difference on Artificer is that he has something called stasis traps that will spawn. And if you step into them, then you are stunned until we kill it. But it's another one of those where if you've got an immunity, then you can just break them and there's no consequences.
What do you mean immunity?
Bubble.
Turtle works, Bubble works. I think Zoidberg has something that he can spec into.
Do you know if Bop works?
Yes.
Does it?
If it's physical.
I would say congratulations, Raynar, but I feel like that seems disappointing. I'm really proud of our progress this week, though. Like, full clearing in one night was already a big deal for us. The fact that we managed to also get 2 new heroic bosses down is just icing on the cake.
Night's not over.
Well, it's not, but at the same time, I'm kind of thinking that we're just going to do a YOLO and call it a night.
Leroy.
Oh no. Ugh, Sigil of Chains. So sexy.
I like it.
Didn't used to call my grips sexy.
Yes, I did.
She's gonna be calling that new 213 sex.
Yes.
I don't even have one of those.
My blood decay doesn't even have a 213.
Gonna line of sight these. Please hug the wall. Stun it. Kill it works too. Thank you.
Bringing out the big boy DPS tonight.
Something like that. Focus the assassin before he disappears. Or rather, until he disappears. Oh, I just got knocked back in a bad place.
You want to grip that one over here? We don't have one.
Focus the assassin. Good job, guys.
Artificer's the other way, isn't it?
Do what now? Yeah, I was there out of habit because that's where the mirror is. That's the main reason why we go to go to Sun King first, because the mirror is where he is. I'm gonna line of sight this guy back. All right, everyone get in and murder him. And watch your feet for swirling. Again with line of sight, just so we can get them bunched. Blackhorn, no.
I combusted too hard.
Giggity. Naz, that's a bad place.
Yeah, I wasn't
Really,
sure.
though. What is up with this instance and blue balls? Focus the assassin if you can, please. Oh, ouch. I'm down if you want to res me. But I'm not sure that I'm deserving of it. Assassin's back.
That's what you get about talking shit about blue balls.
What? You like blue balls?
No, hell no.
Well then.
You're the one that keeps bringing it up, though.
I mean,
Giving me nightmares.
talk to the devs. They're the ones that filled this place with them.
We'll get our chance tomorrow.
It's probably because in developing Shadowland, they had a lot of them.
Right.
It's fucked up, man. Get away from the balls. Step away from the balls.
Meech likes them.
You bastard.
We could have resed you. That would have been faster.
Oh, sorry. Well, if you had damn activated that mirror that you were all looking at.
Well,
I'm kidding. I actually thought I was out of it, but clearly not.
Since we don't have our Warlock portal as a safety net, we'll put yellow in the dead center. Fern, I want you to handle the seed at orange. Blackhorn,
Okay.
can you please handle the seed at blue square where the boss is right now? During the first 2 phases, if you are ranged or a healer and you get the rift, please try and get to red X. If you're melee, just drop your rift at green triangle. Ceviche, we will taunt when the boss casts Glyph of Destruction on the other tank. When the stasis traps come out, just please avoid them. Don't get hit by them. And Sly, I may ask you to clear the traps. Just pop turtle and walk through them. Otherwise, it should be pretty much the same. Can we get one more int and shout for Meech, please?
Your kindred spirits is going to drop in 2 minutes.
Oh,
Sorry,
thank you.
I missed it. Are we putting the traps in a specific place?
Do what?
Are we putting the traps in a specific place or trying to?
Okay, the traps will just randomly target someone and spawn. So you'll have to watch your feet, make sure that if they're spawning near you that you don't step into them. But once we get a certain number on the ground, I'll ask you to pop turtle so that you can just run through and pop them so that we don't have to deal with them.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I'm just wondering if it's the thing we run out of the raid, and if so, can we try to?
Yeah, I don't think
do it
there's actually a
orderly?
cast time on it. It just happens.
Yeah, no, I'm just asking because yeah, that's all.
Yeah. Okay. Said everyone's ready. Okay, so traps are forming. Those circles are the traps, so just stay away from them. Taunt. Dodge your ghost, please. My boss.
Right, all right, we got to cool down and pop it.
I got mine controlled.
Sly, can you go ahead and just pop turtle and run through some of these circles, clear up the area? Taunt, 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 taunt.
Sorry. My bad. Sorry.
I was trying to give you a second so that you could kill the trap.
You taunted him because of the trap wall.
Yeah, I taunted because you were low on life, and I didn't want you to die. Fern, go long. And we're in phase 2. Do not follow the boss. Oh, I forgot to say you need to get as far away from us as you can.
I figured, but he was so
Okay, he's
amazing.
immune to taunt. I can't get him. Oh, we have no healers.
This is a light show now.
Just everyone snuggle the bear.
That wasn't that bad.
Yeah, that was interesting.
We don't have any control over those traps, do we?
The only control that we have is to have someone with an immunity pop them.
Are we doing this again,
But
or
I think he has control of where we drop them, and the only control we've got of where we drop them is our positioning to start with.
But no, I'd say that that's the end, because that's a long-ass walk, y'all.
it's a good raid week though? Holy crap!
Yeah, definitely. And we all get a 213 in one of our raid vaults.
Hell yeah, we will.
I'm gonna go get a 213 weapon right now.
Same.
Hey Zoidberg, can I bother you for an enchantment because I got something worthy finally?
Sure.
Same.
I will meet you all in Orbos.
That was good prog. Good prog this week,
Very good.
Good
Yeah.
job, guys.
especially since we changed tanks and healers, and I mean that's pretty remarkable what you guys did.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
a
And
very
hopefully
rusty
once-
paladin healer.
Yeah, and
No
hopefully once we get a little more comfortable with the team comp, things will go a little smoother.
I have not healed raid content on a paladin since second tier of BFA. It's been a while.
You worked out really well.
I haven't tanked content since Legion.
Did you guys see the leaks?
Yeah.
The only thing I care about
yep.
is the fact that flying's coming.
No, the new raid.
I mean, we knew flying was coming eventually.
Yes, but the fact that it's coming next patch, that's a big deal.
The new raid's gonna be in the mall.
Is that true?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to jump if you guys are going to talk about this because I was actually wanting to
Sorry.
listen to it at BlizzCon tomorrow.
I just saw the emblem. I did not see the content.
I know it's been leaked, but I've specifically chosen to stay away from it because I want to
I'll stop talking about it. Sorry.
So no, it's all right. You guys talk about it. I don't want to ruin it, so I'll just jump out. Good raid, guys.
Have a good night.
Okay, the sword looks awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or your token weapon?
Let's see. It sucks though because the strength weapons are split from the intellect weapons. So I can only use this in holy. I can't use it for prot.
Oh,
Right. Yeah.
All right, have a good night, guys.
I got the
Night.
same issue on my shaman.
Yes.
But you just got your offhand last night too, right?
Yeah.
207.
My weakest two
Okay,
slots
man.
got upgraded. I just hit 200 eye
Awesome,
level.
dude. Congrats. Your throughput will be huge. I saw what you said about Ray. He fucking did like 6.3K on that last fight.
Yeah.
And he fucking yeeted. Everybody stepped up though, mechanic wise, everything.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of paladins, I need to finish my weeklies on the line. And Raynar, as we move into more and more progression, gonna have to work out a better way for you to signal me for innervate.
Yeah, I
That's a
guess.
good idea. That's a huge resource.
Yeah,
If you're
I
talking,
don't need
Raynar,
it.
I can't hear you. I see you lighting up, but I don't hear anything.
Same.
Yep.
Are you all jumping on Discord for the BlizzCon tomorrow, or?
I'll definitely be around, but I'm going to be at work for when things really get cranking.
Yeah, it's kind of what is it, like 2 p.m. Eastern or something?
Something like
3
that.
p.m.?
Yeah, I won't be working.
I too shall be working.
I mean, if
Yeah,
our
you
power doesn't
might
go
be
out.
working. It depends on the snow.
Yeah, exactly. The ice
Most of my work
destroys
from
things.
home, so.
Is this thing on?
Yes.
There
Yeah,
you are.
Oh, cool.
Hey,
I wonder how long that's been a problem.
Yeah, I wonder that too.
he's probably been screaming, "Throw your roll out, do the down." Oh.
Yeah, I was just saying it's weird actually having to care about innervate and like when crane gets used and stuff like that hasn't really mattered in normal.
Celestial, the 5% main stat. Mr.
You
Zoid.
said Celestial?
Yeah, the 5% main stat.
What?
The weapon enchant.
Oh, I thought you were talking about crane
You
because he's a celestial. I was confused.
had to get my shiny new sword enchanted.
Yeah.
Seems like Celestial Guidance, even though it's technically a lower level enchant, is the best for most people.
It is the multi-target BIS. It is not the single target. For healers, it is a good multi-target if you're somebody who focuses on single target healing. Is your weapon giant like mine?
When my mic wasn't working earlier, I was also complaining about Croman, the follower. So I think it seems like he kind of sucks. Like he has low health and his damage ability is like weaker than most of the other followers I see. What's up with that guy?
Man, I don't do anything with the war table. I really should get back into that.
Would anybody like to go and do Ardenweald real quick, since that's the 3 callings for today?
Yeah, those all did line up nicely, didn't they?
Yeah. You know, I wouldn't mind doing that. If you want to put a group together, I'll do that on my paladin.
Okay, well, just request invite.
I love when they line those up like that. They should do that more often. Did you post the logs?
Yes, it did.
Thank you, sir.
Where are we heading first?